Oh, just half a cup, please, Stella. Thanks. Oh, now, really, my dears, it can't be as bad as all that.
No, it's worse.
Doesn't look like it's going to get any better either.
Can't wait for the next installment in this sordid little story.
Well, at least this party will make people forget all this unpleasantness for one night at any rate.
Not everybody, Lila.
Oh, I know what that can be. The messenger already picked up the invitation.
The way things are going, probably the plague.
Oh, it could be worse. Could be the commissioner.
Hi, everybody.
Well, what are you doing here?
I thought you might be interested to know who, Scorpio arrested last night.
Well, seeing as it wasn't one of the three of us, I couldn't care less.
You should. It was Crane Tolliver.
Hey! Let me out of here this minute. You can't hold me. I've got the perfect alibi.
You and everybody else in here.
You peoples know where I was that night. Oh, for Pete's sake, man, I was here. Check your records.
Welcome back, old-timer. And shut up. The commissioner can hold you for 24 hours. Something tells me you aren't getting out of here 1 minute sooner.
Well, morning there, Bert. Caught me in the middle of my little exercise session here.
Oh, not again. You've got to be the healthiest commissioner we've ever had.
Yeah, well, it pays to be fit in this job.
Good boy. That's my motto, too.
Never would have known.
Uh-huh. Be nice to me. You want to hear what I have to say? You're going to keep insulting me.
Depends on what you got to say.
We found a DOA in the woods last night.
I think I'd sooner insult you.
This is very special.
Why?
The desk sergeant knows it.
Offer him my condolences.
I think you might want to do that yourself. You see, the sergeant thinks that the body we found is the body of Crane Tolliver.
What?
What's so interesting?
Nothing, why?
Well, usually the only thing you'll spend that much time on in the paper is the funnies.
You see that article about the vandalism at the college last night?
No, what happened?
Somebody got into the chemistry lab. I guess I tore it up pretty bad.
Yeah, but they didn't steal anything.
How do you know about it?
Read it right here.
I don't know. Must have been something in the air last night. All that craziness with Augie showing up here and breaking up the shower. I felt so terribly sorry for Claudia.
How about me?
It wasn't your shower.
The guy was after me. Gall of that fella. He strikes out with me. What does he do? Right on to the next target.
Rick, what are you going to do about it?
I don't think there's much I can do about it.
Could we please call the police in this time?
What am I going to tell him? That the guy tried to bribe me?
Right, of course. We'll just wait until he names you, or worse.
Lesley,
No,
come
see,
on.
that way we'll have something to go to the police about. I just hope you're around to corroborate.
Would you not worry about that? Those clowns are not going to scare me off. Very simple.
Boy, tough. Business as usual, is that it?
For right now, yes.
Does that mean that you're going to the hospital with me, or are you going to reopen the clinic?
Now, why would I reopen the clinic? I evidently don't have any customers, do I?
Well, you keep this up, you could check yourself in.
Hey, a
I'll
messenger
meet you
just
at the
delivered this.
hospital.
Can I open it?
Is it to you?
Well, not exactly.
Then you can't open it.
What is it?
What? Would you look at that?
What is it?
An invitation to a party.
I love parties. Who's throwing it?
The Quartermaines.
Great.
That is very strange. You suppose somebody is doing a little joke here?
Who? When is it? I can't wait.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Why?
Because you're not invited.
You're kidding! How could the Quartermaines throw a party and not invite me?
I could think of about 100 reasons. Ow.
Why are they throwing a party right now anyway? I mean, it would seem to me that they don't really have a celebrate at the moment.
Who knows? But it is Quartermaines, right?
Yeah?
Bye.
I figured you'd get a rise out of that.
Yeah, approximating that of an atomic bomb.
Oh, I was afraid Craig might be in town.
What did Scorpio arrest Tolliver for?
Well, I guess he wanted to question him. Find out what he knew.
How do you know all of this?
Because it happened last night at the trailer. I mean, shocked the hell out of me. I thought the guy was Calvin Brown. The commissioner recognized him, though.
What are you talking about?
I've been working with the guy at the university.
For how long?
Practically since I started working there.
Good Lord.
You know, the funny thing is that he came in last night, and he said he had to leave down in kind of a hurry. Said something had come up, and he had to split.
Yeah, something did come up all right. His name in a murder investigation.
What was Scorpio doing at your trailer in the first place?
Well, he came to show me some drawings of old men. Figured I might be able to recognize Tolliver. Just his luck, he was standing right there. Called him by his name, arrested him, and hauled him off. That was the last time I saw the two of them.
I can't believe this. A whole detective agency and half the police department of Port Charles searching for that man. And here he turns up right practically in our own backyard.
And he's been there for weeks.
What do you think, he'll talk?
I can't imagine why. I mean, Crane would certainly not want to go to jail for blackmail. He just wouldn't admit to such a thing.
We're still safe.
Still?
But there's only one other person who knows the true blackmail story, and that's Jimmy Lee here.
And Susan, I guess we don't have to worry about her talking.
Nor any of the rest of us, right? We just keep quiet. That's our best hope.
It's our only hope.
It's a great eye-opener, Bert, but I'm sorry, it just doesn't wash.
I'm sorry to hear that. I was hoping that you could explain it to me.
It's really it's quite simple. Tolliver is in jail. I mean, I arrested him last night myself. He's here, you check the records.
Yeah, I know, but I thought maybe he happened to escape sometime last night and got himself killed in the woods.
Well, did anybody think to look downstairs?
Sure, I checked myself. But the body we found in the woods had definitely been there several days.
Then it isn't Tolliver.
But Dave Wilkerson, that's the desk sergeant, he said he thinks that the body we found in the woods is the same guy who was in the drunk tank the night Susan Baldwin was murdered.
Hey, come on, man. Look, it's impossible. I mean, we took Tolliver's fingerprints.
Robert.
I did it myself. He is who he says he is.
Robert, tell me then, who is the stiff?
Someone else.
You could be right, but Wilkerson is no
Hey,
flake.
look,
He says that...
Hey, Bert, look, really, listen. Look, we both know how difficult it can be to identify a corpse at times. Now, whoever was in the woods couldn't have possibly been in jail.
What's the matter?
Oh, hell.
You got something?
Wilkinson's right.
I thought you just said
Yeah,
that...
well, if Wilkinson is right, then Crane Tolliver couldn't have been in jail the night of Susan Baldwin's murder.
Yeah. Then that means...
That means I'm on my way down there. Don't you talk to anyone.
Lou.
Hey, shh. What do you think you're doing? Trying to get me killed?
Relax.
Oh, that's easy for you to see. You don't have a chimpanzee breathing down your neck.
Yeah, neither do you.
Yeah, well, what if that chimp decides to come back again?
The guy's not a chimp. He's a gorilla.
Oh, listen to the professor here. I'm a sitting duck, and he's giving me nature lessons.
All right. Listen, you'll be safe. You just stay in the trailer.
Oh, no, I can't stay there all day. I gotta come out sometime.
Maybe not.
What? Oh, no, I am not gonna be locked in that closet again. No way. I will take my chances here.
Sit down. Be quiet. I've been thinking. I got an idea. I was reading the newspaper this morning.
Yeah, I get some of my best ideas from the comics, you know?
I was reading the news.
Never read that stuff.
No, you just make it.
What did I do now?
Seems like the custodian reported that little incident we had in the chem lab last night to the newspapers.
So my name's in the paper, huh? You spell it right?
You better hope they didn't spell it right. You'd have your little boyfriend breathing
Hey,
down your neck.
he is not my boyfriend.
All right. Listen to me now. The main thing we gotta do is just camouflage you, okay? That's my idea.
I will not! Shh. What does that mean anyway? It's dirty, right?
Camouflage means to disguise yourself.
Well, how can I do that? It's just me.
I know that. This is gonna help right here.
What is this?
It's close.
Oh, wait, no, I am not wearing any more of those tight jeans. I still got the label from the last pair of label.
Do you want to protect yourself, or you want to complain about the way I clothe you?
What, are there more low-cut numbers in here, too?
I don't know what's in there. It used to be Tiffany's. Amy got her hands on it, and then I got it back for you. It's yours now.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look, beggars can't be choosers, all right? Especially the ones on the run. Now, do what I say. Go back, take a good shower, put these clothes on after you take a shower, and do something with this ratty hair of yours, please.
Well, like what?
Like, I don't know what. I ain't no girl. Just look normal. See? Normal.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Just do what I say, all right? Now, I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna plan out a way for you to be safe, okay? Just go.
Yeah, well, that plan better be good.
It'll be good. Leave it to me, all right? I'll meet you back here.
This is so exasperating.
Well, that word hardly describes our situation, my dear.
Oh, if I could only see Crane face to face for 1 minute, I'd give him a piece of my mind. How dare he do this to us?
I'd like to see him, too. I'd give him a lot more than a piece of my mind.
Take it easy, Alan. We're suspecting one murder. Let's not push our luck.
Wait a second. I think that Mrs. Quartermaine is right. I don't think the Tolliver's going to talk. He's got too much to lose.
Well, Scorpio lets him go. He sure is going to talk to us.
I bet. Listen, I hope this is not going to change any of the plans for our little party.
Don't you worry about that. We don't want you talking either.
Well, I'm going to be as quiet as a mouse, you know. As long as I got something to look forward to. I wouldn't jeopardize my coming out party. Now, let's see you at the big bash.
I'd like to bash his head in.
How long do we go on with this ridiculous charade? Do we have to?
Well, you want Jimmy Lee to blow the whistle on us?
Come on, there's got to be some other way, Father.
If there were, I wouldn't have agreed to this blasted party.
Oh.
So we're stuck with it.
Really, you three. It's going to be a wonderful party. I promise you. And we need an occasion like this.
You know, like a hole in the head.
Well, I'm on my way to make plans for it.
I am glad she's gone, because the three of us have got to have a strategy session.
I think so as well.
Yeah, there are a few things that need to be aired around here.
For instance?
Well, for instance, we've all been thinking about these incriminating papers. We've all been praying that they are someplace where they are safe and sound. But we really haven't been saying what we're really thinking.
Which is?
How long are we going to cover for each other?
You think one of us took the papers?
Don't you?
It had crossed my mind.
Would mean that one of us killed Susan.
Exactly. Okay, I will say it. You won't. I've been thinking all along that one of you two has killed her.
Monica. What?
Don't look shocked.
I am shocked. I thought it was one of the two of you who killed her.
And I was convinced it was you or Monica who shot her.
Me? I didn't do it.
Neither did I.
Well, don't look at me.
Well, then it's got to be Tolliver. It'll be Tolliver, and he has the papers.
Or Scotty.
Or Heather.
Yeah, either that or one of us is lying.
Grant has some news that he wants to share with us. Tell me.
Well, your party is going to be even better than you expected.
Well, it wouldn't have taken much.
Why?
Celia is coming.
Oh, just what we need.
Wanted the commissioner? You've got it. It's about time. I demand to be released. You've got nothing on me.
No?
Check your own records. I was here the night that woman was murdered.
Oh, no. Nice try. That's what you'd like us to think, isn't it, eh? And it would have worked if we hadn't found the guy who pretended to be you.
What are you talking about?
Well, stop wasting my time and yours. We know the whole story.
Oh, then explain it to me. I'm fascinated.
You weren't in the drunk tank the night Susan Baldwin was murdered?
Of course I was.
We found your buddy in the woods, dead. Been there several days.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I think you know. The guy who pretended to be you. The guy who was actually in jail the night you were out busily killing Susan.
I'm dying to see you try to prove this inane fabrication.
You won't have long to wait.
That's right, you can't. You have no way of proving that I wasn't in jail that night. Know why? You never fingerprinted me.
I'm afraid he's right. We don't print the guys who sleep it off in the drunk tank.
Bet you will from now on.
But there's no doubt he's the real Tolliver. We just can't prove that he wasn't here the night of the murder.
That's it in a nutshell, Commissioner. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Not so fast. I think there is a way to prove this.
Bring in that desk sergeant. And you sit down.
Awful. Well, you can't imagine, Jessie. I mean, we were all sitting around having a good time, and suddenly this thug appeared. Well, I thought Claudia was going to faint dead away, and then Lesley just got furious.
Well, I don't blame her. I mean, what a time for him to burst in during Claudia's wedding shower.
I'm just glad Rick wasn't there.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it might have been a brawl otherwise.
Poor Claudia.
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh, who are these for?
Looks like half the hospital.
There's one for you.
There he is. I wonder what it can be.
I don't know, one for me. Stephen Audrey. Dan Rooney. What?
Well, we can't all have been laid off.
Let's find out.
Good grief.
Are you reading what I'm reading?
Well, unless we're both imagining the same thing, the Quartermaines are going to have a party.
Why would they have a party now?
Who knows? Who could possibly tell why they would be doing this? Honestly.
You got one, too.
Quite a shock, huh?
I would say so. Then you didn't know anything about it either.
I was just going to ask you.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Maybe it's a joke.
I was thinking the very same thing.
No, I do not think so.
No, I do not think so either. I don't think the Quartermaines are quite in a joking mood.
Why in heaven's name are they giving a party?
Because it's just strange.
Strange, however, but what else would the Quartermaines do?
Well, you know, it's a shame that Audrey is visiting Jeremy, and Aunt, she's going to miss the social event of the season.
Well, the disaster of the year.
Phone for you. It's Rose.
Thank you, Jessie. Thanks. Hi, Rose. What's up?
Good news, maybe great.
Well, I'll take one of each, please.
A kid just came into the diner. He said there's several patients waiting to get into the clinic.
What?
And apparently they're out front right now.
I don't believe it.
See, I told you they'd come around.
Look, I'll be right there. Thank you.
Hey, I'm glad to be the bearer of good tidings for a change. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, great. Finally.
Rose is getting married.
There are some people in front of the clinic.
Why?
Well, to get help.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, I'm so glad.
How did Rose know that?
One of them, I guess, came to her at Kelly's and told her.
Oh, that's where she called you.
Yeah, I think it's great. Look, I'm gonna run. The second you get finished, please, come join us.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, there goes a happy fella.
I sure hope it's for all the right reasons.
What?
Good morning, staff. Having an impromptu conference?
No, we're having a discussion.
Huh? What is this?
That's the topic for today.
Care to give me a hint?
How do you feel about parties?
Isn't that great?
Terrific.
Now, see one. I can hardly wait. The party could hardly have come at a better time.
Well, we're just lucky, I guess.
Boy, it's going to be quite a night.
Well, my dears, if you'll excuse me, I'm rather tired after all this excitement. I think I'll go upstairs and rest.
Well, I'll help you up. I just wanted you all to hear the good news.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
One question. Why us?
Come on, what else can go wrong?
Oh, please don't say that, Monica. Every time you do, something else goes wrong.
Man, I can't believe this. I mean, on top of everything else, dear cousin Herbert's granddaughter's come to spy on us.
The last person in the world we would invite here.
Aside from Cousin Herbert.
Well, I suppose things could be worse. I just can't think of what they could be.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, I love a man who doesn't know when he's down.
We'll just have to keep an even tighter lid on things, that's all.
Yeah, well, Jimmy Lee's the one we're going to have to keep the wraps on.
No problem. I mean, it's his party.
That's right. We just keep him away from Celia at the party. That's it.
Question. What happens after Jimmy Lee has his party? I mean, why doesn't he just go ahead and tell all?
Oh, no, he wouldn't do that. He's a man of his word. Where the hell in this family he gets that from, I don't know.
What about Tolliver?
We don't know the man.
Who?
The name means absolutely nothing to us. We have to pretend that we haven't the slightest idea who he is.
Well, that should be easy enough. Fine. I think we ought to be leaving for the hospital.
I don't think I can set foot in there today.
Well, at least put in an appearance. Now more than ever, we have to show that we have absolutely nothing to hide.
Right.
Like hell we don't.
Step right in, Dave. As you know the commissioner.
How have you been, sir?
Go ahead.
And the gentleman over here.
Well, let him tell us. Now, I want you to take a very good look at this man. Think very carefully before you answer, because it's most important. Is this the man who was in the drunk tank the night of the Susan Baldwin murder? And make certain before you answer. Is this the man who was in the jail on the night of the murder?
They look so much alike.
This is
shut
ridiculous.
Up. Take your time.
Well, I thought the guy they found in the woods was the one. Now I'm not so sure.
You be sure. You be very sure. It's crucial. Is this the man who was in jail on the night of the murder?
I'm sorry.
What?
I just can't distinguish between the DOA and this guy.
That's not what I asked you.
I know, but you gotta understand that the body is completely different.
Well, what are you saying?
Well, now that I see this guy, he looks like the drunk. Only the rummy was wearing a tweed coat.
You sure?
As sure as I can be.
That tweed coat is right in the hotel room. You will see for yourself.
We will.
Thank you, sir. You're an honest cop.
Yeah, you can go now, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Some proof.
Well, score one for you.
One's all I need. Now can I go?
Not just yet.
Well, what do I have to do?
Humor me. Answer a few questions.
Oh, what's the point? You know I couldn't have committed that murder. One of your own men is my witness.
In that case, why the aliases? If you've got nothing to hide, what are you running around calling yourself Calvin Brown for?
I've got a record.
Does that make you special?
Ever try to find work when, after you've done time? Employers aren't too fond of hiring ex-cons, especially when they're one like me, just out of jail. No, Crane Tolliver was drunk and disorderly. Calvin Brown is a model citizen.
Sure, this man has all the answers.
Yeah, too many if you ask me.
The Pat story always bothered me.
Tell me about the construction company.
Oh, what do you want to know about it? What we build, what we charge, what materials we use?
Let's start with how long you've worked there.
Oh, a few weeks.
Before that?
This and that.
Suddenly, all the specifics seem to dry up, don't they?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Why did you decide to settle here?
The work, you wouldn't know, Commissioner, but there's a depression on. Unemployment everywhere. There are a lot of guys, especially older ones like me, who are finding it tough making a living, making ends meet.
You're breaking my heart.
It's true.
Maybe. But looking for the work wasn't the reason you came to Port Charles. You came here to blackmail the Quartermaines, didn't you?
Who?
Come on, lock him up. And, listen, see if you can, see if that coat's there, will you?
What?
Yeah, maybe a few hours in the slammer will refresh your memory. And while you're thinking up more cute answers, I'm going over to that construction site. I think there's a few more answers to be learned over there.
Come on.
There you are. Where you been? I got something to tell you.
I was out visiting the family.
Oh, what's up? Listen, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh, I got trouble.
No. I mean, you heard about the school being vandalized, didn't you?
Yeah, I read about it. Something in the paper, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of bad news, huh?
Well, I don't know. It's probably some, kids upset about their midterm grades.
No. I think it's a lot more than kids upset about their grades. I mean, this is happening all over the place.
Yeah? Where?
Well, just everywhere on campus. And being this kind of place with all this expensive equipment in here, I was...
You figure we're due, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'd hate to find out the hard way.
Well, you got yourself a point there. I mean, you got a plan to go with it?
Yes, I do. My plan is this. I think we should put a guard in here at night to take care of this place.
I don't know. I don't think the boss would spring for it.
Well, we wouldn't have to.
You mean you are volunteering?
No. See, I have just the right person in mind for this.
Right, I figured you were leading somewhere.
Right.
Who?
Lulu. You know that girl I
Oh,
introduced you to?
no, not that weird girl.
Oh, she's not weird. She was just,
No.
No, wait. She was just probably just a little nervous when she met you and everything. That's all.
She didn't seem nervous.
Well, I mean, people show nervousness in different ways. Some people, get shake and stuff, and other people are obnoxious.
How do you show it?
Me? I don't get nervous. Look, Jimmy Lee, this is important to me. I mean, this girl, she doesn't have any place to stay.
What about a dorm?
You know how much it costs to stay in a dorm these days?
I can imagine.
Just let her stay for a little while, okay? I'll vouch for her and everything. Just let her stay here at nights, all right?
Listen, she's not gonna do much good if a couple of guys come in here and decide to tear up the place.
Well, hey, you don't know Lulu. She is one tough cookie.
Well, if you say so.
Then she's on, right?
Yeah, okay, why not?
Great. I promise you won't regret it, I promise.
Okay. Listen, I got, before I forget, I got something for you.
What's that? Write me a love letter?
An invitation.
Invitation?
To a party.
All right, the party, thanks, it's cool.
You think you'll make it?
I know I'll make it. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay, good. Listen, do me a favor. Watch over this place. I gotta go out and check the lumber shipment.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. The party.
Main desk, Miss Vining.
Well, you're even starting to sound like a real nurse, Amy. That's nice.
What do you want, Paris?
I want Lesley.
Not around.
How about Rick?
Gone to the clinic.
Well, listen, why don't you give a message for me, will you?
I probably won't, but tell me anyway.
Why don't you tell him I'm invited to the Quartermaine party? I just got my invitation. What? I knew you'd get a kick out of it, Amy.
I saw you drive up. Where's
I
everybody?
was just going to ask you. I just got here. There's nobody anywhere around.
That's funny.
Somebody came to your place and said there were people waiting outside, right?
Yeah, this kid said that there were several people down here, and I told him to come back and tell those people that you were on your way.
Well, maybe they just tired of waiting.
Well, they knew you'd come sooner or later. You always do. Everybody knows the good doctor can't resist a call for help. It's absolutely inspiring. He rushes down here, tosses out a few Band-Aids for his underprivileged friends, figuring that's all it's gonna take to solve the poor waterfront folks' rotten lives. Well, what'd you think of my speech? I was practicing while I was waiting.
Just get out, Creep.
Ah, now that is no way to talk, Doctor, to one of your biggest fans. By the way, where's my Band-Aid?
Why don't you ask your pimp, the guy you sent to bribe me?
Oh, yeah, now that was my mistake because you should never send a boy to do a man's job.
Well, I couldn't agree more.